This is one of the easiest trade setups in the world to capitalize on. It's super simple. Let's get right into it. So I took two entries here at this 2.20 range, and this information unto itself isn't exactly helpful because why did I take entries here? It really has to do with the convergence of two or more factors that increase the probability of what you think is going to happen actually working out in your favor, right? This information left into itself really isn't a lot, but when you combine it with the fact that the volume, meaning the total number of shares or coins in this case that were bought and sold within one of these 4-hour tick marks, was continually decreasing on this downward move, right? We have this crazy huge volume spike, and you can see that here with this downward move. And then gradually, ever since then, the volume just kind of slowly decreases until we get into this range right here. That's the first reason that signaled to me that a reversal is probably on the horizon, or at least a possibility. You combine that with the fact that this is an area of a high reactivity zone. This is the exact same chart, mind you. It's just mapped out with some visual cues to kind of help me figure out where price likes to react at. Combining these two factors, decreasing volume, high reactivity zone, this increases the chances that there's probably going to be some sort of reversal or a bounce. And that's what we prayed off of, right? I entered in around here, and then we have this move up where I exited. So why did I actually initiate the exit? For the same reason that I predicted that this move would reverse is the same reason that I predicted that this uptrend is probably going to experience a halt. If you come over here, you can see that the volume profile was not elevated whatsoever. And furthermore, we were running right into this 50-day moving average, and so that's going to often act as a magnet, but once price actually reaches that point, it acts a little bit as a barrier. This is also a prime opportunity to capitalize on the downward movement as it hits this barrier and runs out of volume of which to sustain the move off of. Now, you may be thinking, how on earth could this be a profitable move? If we come over here to the 5-minute chart, you can see a whole lot better in detail. You've got this entire upward move with very little volume sustaining any of it, and then when we get to here, that volume's completely dried up, and you can see we have a 4 top, right? We have 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch on this level right here going across, and it becomes pretty obvious that we were due for a downward move. Now, I know what you're thinking. A 0.8 cent move is just not all that much. Why would you even try to take this trade? It's because your risk to reward is so favorable here. Remember, we've got a quadruple top, meaning that the likelihood that the price goes past this level without having some sort of retracement is extremely low. So you could put your stop right around here at 2.485. Let's say you've got $1,000 and you leverage this by 20x. Again, stick with me. If you're keeping this contained and you put your stop loss at 2.485, the maximum you would risk is about $40. Meanwhile, the upside, knowing that this retracement is likely to go to this sort of hesitation level at 2.42, you're looking at almost $500 of upside. $40 of downside to $500 of upside just by leveraging the position. I know a lot of people are going to treat leverage like the devil, but this is a super favorable setup. I take this every single time. As long as you understand your levels, keep things contained, and have tight stop losses, you can turn a relatively small amount of money into pretty large profits. Hope you guys liked it. Follow for more.